Hello, how are you? Okay, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Right. Okay, so listen. I want to share something very quick. Something very quick with you. Okay? I hope everybody had a lovely day. Okay? All right? Listen to this. Guess what? Guess what? It's a good message this evening. I got a good message for you. I wanted to get earlier today and do this message, but I wasn't able to because I had to get my revitalization pack going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, it gets real. It gets real. So sometimes, guess what? We have to know when to just breathe. You know what I mean? Take some time to yourself. Just breathe for a moment. Right? Let me tell you something. I know y'all cook. I'm gonna tell you today I made the most amazing quick dish. Oh my gosh. I need to put that recipe up. It was that good. Alright? Lots of things to do today, moving things around. Okay, working very hard. To repair my life. Right? God is so good. God is so good. Amen. So listen, let me tell you. Let's kick it for a minute. Let's kick it for a minute. You know, I don't want to disappear. You know? All right? So listen. Let's chat for a moment. Let's chat for a quick moment. Okay, here it is. Okay, so listen. I wanna tap this phone. Right? So listen. Okay, check this out. So this is something that I noticed. My voice is low for a reason. It's low for a reason, okay? I got people, little stinkers, sleeping and all that good stuff. Well, listen. Excuse any noise you may hear in the background. All right, let me let you know that. The other thing is, excuse anybody walking up on me, talking without knowing, you know. So listen. I want to share with you guys something, okay? And this is especially for a few people that need to hear this. Because it's something I noticed. I've been studying and all that good stuff, right? I've been studying it. I've observed over time, all right? So what happens? When life been lifing, right? And you make a decision to heal through that thing, right? You make a decision to heal, and you say, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back on. You know, I'm feeling good. You know, I don't want to pretend I'm sad if I'm not sad. Why would I do that, right? Stay with me. You know, because people move and deal with things in different ways. Okay? All right. But this is what I notice. When you on green, right? And you start to dance again. Like, let me give you an example. I used to dance practically every single day. Like a form of exercise. All you gotta do is turn on some music and get your dance on. Okay? So guess what? I start dancing again. Like, okay, I'm gonna dance again. I love it. Woo, okay? There's some other things that, you know, I'm working on, you know how we work on things or whatever. We don't have to mention it. But listen, you kind of like go through this thing where you just tapping back in. You're like, okay, let me tap back in, baby. And you're feeling good, because, I mean, it's a blessing for the Lord to even give you an opportunity to do things in a certain way or however, baby. It is a pure blessing, okay? Sometimes when things are, anything, good, bad, happy, sad, count the blessing, all right? Count the blessing, all right? So listen to this. So I want to share this with you, something I noticed. When you are, many of you are in that place, and I know some can relate. When you're in that place of feeling so good, baby. After a storm especially, right? And the storm didn't kill you. You went on through that thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't knock nobody out. You ain't go terrorize anybody. You ain't do a doggone thing. As a matter of fact, you did it really gracefully. Yeah, you ain't none of that, right? Not one, not two, not three. Okay? So I noticed that when you as you get back, right? It's the reason I'm doing that because, yeah, I'm very expressive. So I noticed that there's always, and this is not negative. This is on the good foot, baby. This is talking on the good foot, okay? If something ever happened to a person, and you know somebody, you done heard of somebody something that, something or someone or whatever this or that wanted to terrorize their life. And they were like, I'm going to terrorize your life. Because what they really want to do is own your life. Right? But it don't go the way as expected. Right? It doesn't go the way as expected. How could you dare think you're bigger than your creator? That's wow. That's mind-blowing. But okay. You want that job? Okay. Because many of us know better. We know not to play. Right? But here we go. So, I noticed there's this thing. Now stay with me. There's this thing where ugly people. I mean, I ain't talking about like some on the outside. I'm not talking about on the outside ugly or hard on the eyes type of stuff. I'm talking about ugly people. Have you ever met ugly people that love to laugh? If they could do all day, laugh at the most ignorant, vile stuff. That's what they would do. It makes them feel better. It makes them feel great. That's a thing. Okay, that they do. Like my little stinker laugh just now in the other room. Listen to me. Notice that I should have told her I was on, but y'all, we good. Listen, I'm telling you that ugly people will take their entire life. I mean, their entire life. I'm on, Giselle. They will take their entire life and be the first one that want to clap for someone else's downfall, or wait. Like in the way they would, their life is so unimportant to them that they would just be like, what's next? Oh, like they'll be so involved, in the ugly plot. Now let me tell you another thing ugly people do. Ugly people will take the mic, right? Stay with me, because we gonna talk about this, baby. Ugly people will take a mic and be like, I want the mic. And what they'll do is they'll be like, This person, they always blame it on someone else. This part, they this, they that. She said, he said, they this, they that, and boop, boop, boop. But you do, and they will tell the doggest, worst lies ever. They will, and it's really what they want to say and how they feel. It's not someone else. It's them. Especially the people that sit quiet. Some people don't. Some of them people don't even have like little kids to tend to, or they don't have anything to do but sit and talk shit. Ugly people stuff. Can't wait to laugh at something stupid instead of picking up something that would empower them, right? Okay, or benefit some project or something. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. So let me keep going with this. Now, an ugly person who, I don't know why they wanted to make sure that I knew. Oh, you don't know everything. You think you know everything? You don't know everything, right? But guess what the truth is? I would never have to know everything. A person would never have to know everything because God knows. Let's break it down. This is all positive talk, trust me, because I'm going somewhere with this. Let me tell you how God will prepare a person. All right? Now, y'all know when I come here, I talk about true stories. Anything that's in my timeline will come out. It may just come out if it's on my timeline, having something to do with me. I don't go out just talking about someone else's something unless it's something that I'm expressing. Zell, I said I was on. And that's no problem. You got the memo. Okay. So listen. Back to where I was. Because I don't want you to miss this part. Because this is gonna help somebody in many ways. I know it is. So I'm about to share something very truthful with you. Okay? So, back when I was a marketing director, I said, no, a marketing director, right? So, I had my own office, all right? And then a couple other people had an office in the, place with me, all right? Now, one of the people that I've already mentioned, I already mentioned through texting, was one of those people in the office with me. All right. Now, stay with me. Now, she was not a person that was originally there. She was brought on. Now in my life, I know more. Okay? So here it is. Okay? Then there was another surprise, that had came aboard. All right? Now stay with me. Because this going to get a little different. But it's my truth, and it's the absolute truth. Because, and the reason I'm going to say it, I'm not going to drop any names right now. I ain't going to do that. I don't have to. But there's a person also that's going to hear this that never knew this took place because I didn't go to them about it. Okay, but let me tell you what happened. A long time ago, I was a marketing director. And at the time I was a marketing director, I only had my 3 oldest children. My 3 oldest children at that time. Those kids are all grown now. All 3. All right? Here we go. Stay with me. My boss's son. Okay? My boss's son called me to his office. As a matter of fact, that was a while ago. But look, I look just like I look right now. I look just like I look right now, except for I was wearing my hair darker. Yeah. Wow. Because you know what just flashed? The pictures. I'm going to tell you. Let me walk it on down. So, he had called me to his office about something. Because I don't think I just walked in there and seen it. He had called me. Or whatever. Yeah. And this is in the evening when many people had already left or whatever. Okay? As a matter of fact, I think it was just us in the office at that time. I think it was just us two in the office. Stay with me. He showed me something on his desk. Or actually, it was just sitting there on the edge of his desk when I entered. And I said, what is that? You know, and he was just like, with a smirk. And I looked at it and he was like, look, guess what? The person that was in that photo, it was as if it was my face. Stay with me. It's as if it was my face. Like I'm looking at my face. That's me. But the body was not. Now remind you, the company that I worked for was a document imaging company. People that create things or whatever, they know how to do this stuff. Those are the kind of contracts that I went out for. I went out after. Okay? Stay with me. This person that I'm talking about is also military. Oh, yeah. Listen, here it goes. Now, they had taken another body, but used my head. Now, wait a minute. I'm telling you, this was way back. Way back. The lady on the image was in underwear and her bra. Did you hear what I just said? She was in her bra and underwear, and she was bending over or whatever. I could clearly see that the head was me. Okay? Stay with me. This really did happen. Now, I looked at him, and I said to myself, what kind of shit you on? I said, yeah, but that's not me. And you know that's not me. But I didn't go into a whole lot about it. I didn't. I was outraged inside. I was so pissed. Do you hear me? But I didn't run to anybody and say this was done or that was done. Okay? That person had did several things. Like say, for example, it's the reason I'm telling you this. Stay with me. When I would make appointments with different businesses to do business, right? There would be someone else that would get to my appointment before me. Or if I'm working on a certain appointment or business or whatever the next thing is, which we would have weekly meetings on about what the business is up top. Like sitting at the conference table, you know, my boss on one end at the top, I'm at the other top. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we would always talk about what we're doing. But this person, if there was always some kind of something coming up, I noticed some of my appointments. There will always be something. So let me bring the something to a head because a lot of people guess, right? People guess things. So one of the appointments I had was someone that they gave me the information on. And they came in to meet with me. Okay? It was somebody that he introduced me to. Did you hear what I said? He turned around with that appointment and did some of the most scandalous acts. As if I called that man in there with his company, as if I saw it out for that person. So really I was doing his business. Okay? I was allowed to do that because I didn't just do contracting, not contracting, but I didn't just work for my boss. I also did work for him. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes. Yes. Do you understand? But how wicked is it for you to be conjuring up a Photoshop on a person that works for you? the things that I never said anything about it. I was pissed. But I knew going against a family business was going to be something different, because family usually take up for each other. What am I going to do? Go and tell my boss about his son? No. No. Not like that. Do you understand? Let me keep going. So when I did the appointment, and whatever had happened from that, I can't remember in exact detail, but it was really a sabotage type of thing that took place from having the appointment. Okay? But the son is the one who set it up. Do you understand? Okay? One thing after another. Listen, let's go back. I'm going to go back to the photo. Now, this person, y'all has something so against me that you would go make fake photos and videos of me. You see how God got me prepared? I've already been through that. So I know you want to lay it all out on the table about what was done to me. The recordings of people recording me in their homes and in the bathroom and stuff like that. I know you want to bring it forward. People setting up my children. I know you want to talk about it now. I know you say, oh, she dancing again. I got something for her dance, huh? You want to bring all that up. Yeah, you want to do that. God prepared me for that a long time ago. Yeah. That's why I say to anybody that worked with me, tell them people how you really know me. You remember what I said? Because they always in on that. Oh, I almost forgot. The business trip out of town. Oh, the business trip out of town. In Atlanta, Georgia, a separate trip. They take pictures of you while the women. They take pictures of you while you're sleeping. All of that. Been there, done that. What else? People lying on you. They gonna do it. So listen to what I'm saying. I'm coming down the street because when you get you getting back to yourself, all the ugly people can't break their neck to tell you what happened. All the clowns come out. A lot of people wonder how you made it through. And you didn't lose your mind or anything against so many people. You know why? Because God done gifted me to see a clown. Now, let me tell you the part that is really going to bless you. You can't react to everything, because the goal is to make you go crazy. So you can't deal with everything at one time. It's to make you have a breakdown. If you really sit back and think about it, if a person is charging someone that never disrespected them, never did anything to them, all right? Never, especially people that you've never even met in real life, right? Think about it. I want you to really think about this. People that will come for you, right? That's really some clown behavior, right? People that'll that's crazy. You don't have time for that. Okay? So let me tell you what I'm talking about. There are plenty women, especially, that feel some type of way about things. Because they feel like somebody's holding something over their head. I'm here to tell you, bitch, you gonna be alright. You gonna be alright. Yes, I said it a little rough. Yeah, I said it a little rough. But I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna be alright. Who cares? Who cares? I've had people that have chatted and lied on a million trillion things. I've had people say that they've been with me that have never been with me. I've had people say they know me and don't know me at all, never met me in their life. You can't, okay? People, listen, this is all they have to live for. You can't understand because your thoughts and your dreams are on a whole nother level. Okay? They should be working on their dreams mentally because that's where it starts. But no. Somebody done signed them up for the monkey show and they done fell for it. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? See how God prepared me for that a long time ago? Do you see how God prepared me a long time ago for that? And in that office, I must tell you, that day, he probably thought that I would go crazy, like, like what? Like go nuts. Because here I am. I was a young lady at that time, of course, younger lady at the time. And I'm in my 3-inch heels and my skirt suits and I have my best life. We're older now, We're older now, and I was really living my life, okay? I was living my best life. I ain't gonna lie about that, okay? Unmarried, working, doing what I do. A man at home. But remember, I said unmarried. Okay? And living and traveling, doing. Okay. So they wanted me to see that. So it was terrible. Guess what I did? Kept doing what I do every day. And I said, God will handle that. Do you understand? There's a lot more I could say, but this is not to go into somebody else's personal something that you knew of and know of. Okay? Oh, you say, it probably wasn't like that. They was just showing you. Okay, I'm going to take it a step further. They made sure they went to my child's father's job and told them lies as well. Okay? No one does that. You don't go to somebody else's person and say a thing. Do you understand? But do you see what I'm saying? Imagine at your job, a person has it out for you. Okay? Now listen to this. Years ago, years later, I ran into someone that knew what job that I was at. I'm in the grocery store. And you know what she wanted to tell me? She said, girl, I remember he was in love with you. What? Did you hear what I just said to you? The woman told her, and she would know because she was a part of the, she was very close to his people. And that. She said, oh, he was in love with you. Are you serious? I looked at her and said, well, why nobody ever told me? Why nobody ever told me? Okay. I'm just saying. Did I not react the right way? When you took me to meet your mother? That's what I would, you know, I can't question all that though. Because the truth is, I don't shit where I eat. I don't mix things like that. But I'm letting you know, beautiful sister, whomever you may be, that was all done to me a long time ago. And guess what I did? I went on with my life. I didn't run to his father about what he did to me. I didn't run to our female boss about what he did to me. I just said, okay. I said, okay. When the exit came for me to leave the company, I took it. I took it. They said they were doing a layoff. I said, all right then, damn. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? God will always have an exit for you, baby, if you live right and you do the right thing. I'm going to repeat. That was very hurtful to me. Because some people pretend that things are not hurtful. It was very hurtful to me. Okay? And let me tell you the other side. Listen. Because this is happiness. This is joy. I'm just filling you in on something that'll help you. Okay? No bad feelings. No, even to this day, no bad feelings. But I'm just filling you in. All right? See, they having fun up in there. Excuse the noise. Listen. God will always make an exit for you. And God will prepare you for certain things. You will have life lessons that will prepare you for what's coming up, the bigger things in life. So when it happens, you can take it. You can take it. It'll hurt, but you'll live. You'll live. Wow. So, people do weird and very bizarre things. And you never know. I'm the kind of person. In order for me to fully understand how people move, and especially if you're trying to move in a good way, I gotta hear it from your lips, face to face. Did you understand what I just said? Other than that, I don't think so. I don't think so. People bank on illusions and, ooh, tell me. I don't do that shit. I fuck with what's real. Yeah, I move with what's real. Okay? Now. Yes, baby. Let's talk about it. Now, what you do in life, so this is let me close it out with the truth. If someone has anything held over your head that they cannot wait to share, because a lot of people like to share dirt as you are moving up and you're going up and you're working on what, and you're back to yourself, and they say, oh, you think you feeling good and you looking good and you feeling good again, I got this for you. Oh, that's ugly people shit. They can't wait to do it. My dad used to say that all the time when I was a little girl. He used to say, that's ugly people shit. Or, he didn't like stupid shit, is what he, not talking to me as a little girl, but just me talking. I would hear him say it. And he was like that. He was like that. My actual father, my real father. Okay? So, listen to me carefully. I noticed in the game, people like to do things to you and hold things over your head and say, wait till you find out what really happened. Wait till you find out how they was really. You know what? You don't even know half them people was doing it to themselves. They were doing what you should be talking about is how many people's lives was destroyed for coming after someone that never bothered them. Woo! But you don't talk about that. The people got secrets, baby. Sometimes they'll never show up and tell you because they don't want you to know what really took place. Ooh, baby. I feel like talking this evening. I got another one for you. I love you. I love you. And I surely love me. Okay? I want to talk about how God will prepare you for such a thing. Amen? I'll be back. Thanks.